Well, I told you it wasn't gonna last forever, didn't I? That doesn't mean they didn't give it a go. They absolutely did. But good guys lose 3-2 to the Anaheim Ducks in overtime. The first period was a lot like what we've been seeing recently. Ebb and flow. The Ducks looked super dangerous out of the gate, getting the first 4 shots, and then Yegor Sharangovich, after the Flames were done killing a penalty, gets sprung on a break. Not a full break, but he's got some room on the rush, coming down the wing, snaps it by Billy Husso. But wait! It's another review on this homestand for offside, and it's determined that Yegor was half a stride offside, and that's the 5th goal taken off the board in the last 5 games. That's craziness. That near miss does go to the Flames' legs, though, as you might expect recently. And they even up the shots very quickly, and Billy Husso had to be very good not to have the Flames have a lead going into the second, but we go scoreless into the second period. But I should note, this was the first period in a trend where Zane Burek got pushed around a bit yesterday. And it went through it the whole game. Zane Perek took a beating yesterday, and it's very clear he's got some physical maturing to do. And so the second period dawns scoreless, but not for long, because Maatta, clearing the zone for the Flames, spots Joel Farabee coming off the bench on a change, hits him with a beautiful pass. Farabee comes into the Duck zone, gets it across to Blake Coleman, who finishes well, and it's 1-0 Flame. And the lead lasts all of 2 minutes, because Mikael Granlund starts what will be a very special night for him. And what started as an innocent enough looking play coming up the ice, Mikael Granlund comes into the Flame zone on the rush, uses Kevin Ball as a screen, and snaps the puck high on Devin Cooley to tie the game. And then the goalies took over on both sides. Husso and Cooley put on a dazzling display last night, and both goalies are making key saves, and it's very physical. This was a rough game. Radko Gudas left this game. Joel Hanley and Zach Whitecloud were heroically blocking shots the entire game. Nobody who played in this game left without bruises, either from blocking shots or taking hits. We go in tied at 1, and in the third period, the Ducks come out desperate. They're trying to win the division over the Oilers and a little bit the Knights, although the Knights look more likely to possibly miss the playoffs, as you may have seen from my earlier video. And that desperation translates into the ice absolutely tilting towards Devin Cooley, who's brilliant, absolutely brilliant in the third period to keep this game tied. And once the Flames take the lead on a bit of a strange play, they take a shot, and like is not in this game, Michikov blocks it with his chest and goes down in a heap. The Flames keep playing, the Ducks are looking for a whistle, and the puck eventually finds its way to, guess who? Matvei Gridin again, who scores to give the Flames the lead. The Ducks don't like it. their guys hurt, but they never got possession, and the Flames looked like they were in imminent danger of scoring, which they did. But once they have the lead, the real push comes from the Ducks. Gridin and Cooley, who had to be great to start the period to keep the game tied, would have had to be Herculean to keep the Flames in the lead. The Ducks came in waves after going down 2-1, and it was only a matter of time before the dam broke, and unfortunately, it broke because the Flames got into penalty trouble. And on the power play, guess who? It's Granlund again. It's a wicked shot from John Carlson that gets deflected by Leo Carlson. It's a wonderful save by Devin Cooley, but the rebound goes to the side of the net, and Granlund puts it in off the post from a tough angle. No chance for Cooley, and the game is tied. Both teams get a few chances to win it in regulation. The goalies stand tall, and we're headed to overtime. Overtime's back and forth. Both teams get a couple of looks, but nothing crazy dangerous. And then, Zane Perek, who's taken a beating the entire game, gets a little too eager on a line change when both teams were warned, according to Ryan Huska. Right before that, at the last stoppage, it's a too many men penalty. It's the right call, but it's a terrible time for the Flames. And even so, they look like they might kill it off. The Ducks are being super patient, maybe even passing up shooting opportunities. I'll get a bit more into that aspect after. But with exactly 1 second left, Granlund completes the hat trick, snapping our win streak at 4. And not pleasing anybody because the Tankers wanted no points and the guys just looking to watch the team play well and do good things saw them lose. And so the Flames lose 3-2 in overtime and are 3 points out of 31st. They will have a game on Friday featuring both the Chicago Blackhawks and New York Rangers. One of those teams has to beat the other one, so the Flames are in decent shape with regards to their lottery odds, especially because after one more home game against Vancouver on Saturday, the death march. Now, I mentioned passing up shots, and boy oh boy were the Flames annoyingly passing up shots yesterday. They had a 3-on-0 where a shot on goal was not recorded. I don't even know how that's possible. Additionally, late in the game, Yegor Sharangovich gets a beautiful pass in the high slot from Michael Backlund, who, by the way, was playing sick in this game. You couldn't tell. He was excellent. And Sharangovich from the high slot late in the game chooses to try and pass it back over to Michael Backlund. You're a team that can't score. Don't be passing up shots. The Ducks were probably the better team on the night. As I said last game, you could start seeing signs that even though the Flames were working hard, and they did it again yesterday, they poured their hearts into trying to win this game. The flaws and the cracks were showing a little more as this winning streak went on. and eventually it was going to be snapped, and the Ducks were enough to do it. Now we must see what we do against the truly dreadful Vancouver team on Hockey Night in Canada, and then the road trip, which will mathematically eliminate the Flames. I'm certain of it. They're an awful road team going up against really, really good hockey teams. There's no need for you tankers to worry, but that doesn't mean I'm looking forward to it. Let me know who you want to see called up down the stretch. Let me know what you thought of yesterday's game. Let me know how much St. Perec impressed you for taking all those hits and keeping on going. Do all the YouTube things, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers before the draft. Thank you to everyone who liked my earlier Rasmus Anderson video. And as always, go Flames.